Okay, so welcome. We have a small group in the room this morning for our 11 a.m. meditation on a Tuesday, and we welcome anyone who's listening in either now or later. And you are most welcome, and your energy and essence at the soul level will be here. Your soul knows in advance somewhat of the likely outcome of your choices and what you may or may not be doing across a slightly longer bandwidth of time than we are able to access. So it's likely your soul essence is here in the moment that we are doing the meditation at the center. So choose the meditation. Communicate this to your earthly vehicle. Say to yourself, I choose to meditate. This is good for me. I am perfectly safe. There is no other thing that I would be better doing right now. And so we engage ourselves in this 30 or 40 minutes. We choose to be fully present. We choose to gift ourselves full presence, consciously and with awareness. It's very easy for our earthly vehicle to become caught up in the past or the future, caught up in the implications of what happens in the next 30 or 40 minutes. And we don't need to. When we do that, we detract from our presence. So we don't engage as much in the moment that the meditation or whatever else is happening in. The more we are contemplating how this might reflect upon or be influenced by past experience, the more we are contemplating what will happen in the future as a result of this, the less present we are. So choose full and complete presence. Choose to be completely here, completely now. And allow this to sink in for a few seconds. Even breathe in the idea of completely here, completely now, and then relax on the out breath. And then begin to notice the sounds. And we just notice things. We can hear the machinery. That's okay. We can hear the water. That's okay. We can hear vehicles. That's okay. We just note these things. Depending on whether we need to use these things, these sounds, like my voice, the stereo. Sometimes it's good for us to use these sounds to encourage our earthly vehicle into this moment where we are. And if we can hear these sounds and note them without judgment or analysis, then we are using that which is around us in a positive manner. And we can feel good about that. We can be grateful for the sensory input that has been given to us. And it will help us to, over the next little while, focus more completely on ourselves. So we can say to our earthly vehicle, there is the full range of what is going on around us. It's just a few sounds. So now is the time for you to relax and become calm and become still and find a greater state of peace. This could be one of the safest places on the planet at this moment. It's calm, it's peaceful. We have supportive people around us. So invite your body consciousness using all sensible logic to note that all things that are happening around us are completely safe. There's no reason to be vigilant. There's no reason to be ready for anything other than relaxation, calm, and stillness. And ultimately, as a result of these three things, a sense of peace. So I encourage all of your body consciousnesses to trust in this peacefulness, trust in this safety. Let your breathing become slower, slightly deeper, incrementally into the abdomen. Let your out-breath extend. On the out-breath, that lets go of physical tension, emotional disturbance, and busy-minded. You can make this meditation a most beautiful and peaceful, renewing, nurturing experience. This is an empowering thing to create peacefulness within yourself. It is most empowering. So Father, Mother, God, creator of all things, we here and those listening in ask for blessings so that we may meditate well, gain the highest good from the meditation, and create the highest good for those around us and all life, knowing that the ripples of this meditation will go on and on. The peacefulness that we find, the love that we may send out, whatever it is, the ripples of this moment and the quality of this moment continue to go out, and it will continue to benefit us for much longer than we imagine. So we call on those beings of the light from all the places, times, dimensions, and realms, so that they may join us, so they may interact with our energy, so they may make effort to impress upon us certain ideas, thoughts, realizations, information, love, healing, learnings. We may not notice anything at all. Only this does not mean that something of value hasn't been impressed upon us. Something of value isn't just gently settling within our energetic nature and makeup to be of use at some moment. Maybe not now, maybe not for years. Only it is likely that you are being given something of value. So attempt to have faith regarding this. And with that faith, say to whoever may have contributed to your well-being, thank you. I am grateful. So contemplate that in some philosophies for a very long time, the ideas of protecting our nature have existed. Some studies have been done on these. Much trust and faith in different methods of personal protection, personal energetic protection. Faith in these has existed for a long time. Contemplate that here at the center we have held the idea of the positive energetic pressure so that we utilize the energy coming down from us via the crown that flows down through our spine and out our feet, out through the base of the spine and out, and how that the flow of that can be encouraged by our own thought, our own intention to push out against the limits of our earthly vehicle, our energetic earthly vehicle, maybe a couple of feet out from where our physical body is, all around us, as an energetic surface. We've held this idea and practiced these ideas for some time. And so this meditation finds furtherance finds correspondence in other philosophies. So contemplate for a few minutes that energetic flow that comes from the center of the sun, flows down our individual spiritual channel, which may be a collective one for some part of the journey, but then eventually becomes our individual channel. And maybe a foot or so above our head, we have what is often termed the soul chakra. So the energy flows through here and then it broadens out around us in a way. And then pinches back in below our feet where the Earth star is. So while we have this broader bubble of energy around us, there is a central core. So imagine this flow of high vibration, consciousness, love, energy. Very subtle, flowing down through our crown, down, passing through the 7 major chakras along our spine, and then out the base chakra, down below our feet, passing through the Earth star, what we call the Earth star, which anchors us more completely to the physical Earth, and then continues on as a channel to the center of the Earth, primary consciousness of the Earth. So we provide an energetic link. We exist as this individuated bubble along this line of connective energy between the sun and the Earth. So see this flow. And we may use it to ground ourselves, to consciously, with awareness, know that we are a part of this Earth, even as we are a part of the solar being. We are a part of both. So see this energy flowing through you down into the Earth. Know yourself to be a part of the Earth. So see this energy that flows down through you. There is a central core that is pure, divine. And around it we have the layers. So imagine them as it goes down towards your feet and reaches the Earth star, that in layers it comes back around and up and balloons out around us. And then back in as layers down at the point of the soul star above our head. This is most likely what our energetic nature looks like. So we look kind of like an apple. We have a core that comes from the sun to the earth, and then we have these beautiful layers of energy that come out and around and create the individuated earthly vehicle. Sometimes difficult to draw and visualize, but just see it like this. Some of the energy coming down branches off and goes out and around, comes back in the top, down along the spine, encasing the spine in these other layers of more dense material. And this constitutes the barrier between who we know ourselves to be and what we feel as an individuated being, and the perfect core of soul energy that flows through us, the divine spark that flows through us. And slowly we become better at making these layers permeable so that we know ourselves more completely. And so we ground. We are grounded and we are individuated. So contemplate at the outer boundary of these layers, which for us are the emotional body, the emotional envelope, and the lower mental envelope, a couple of feet out from our body. Imagine out at the extremity of here, we construct a mirror. So we construct a mirror surface so that we look maybe something like a pointed ellipse energetically out there. Maybe like a slim onion. So the outer layer of this. There are more energetic layers out beyond this. Only these are unaffected by things on the earth plane. These are the higher levels of consciousness that we are trying to engage. The thing that we need to protect is the earthly view. So imagine this mirrored surface. So any negative energy from a person, negative thoughts from a person, negative thought forms on the ocean of emotional and mental thought forms that humanity has created that are all around us. Negative things that can come via them. Just imagine that you are the outer extremity of your earthly vehicle is a mirror, and that any negative thing that comes towards you bounces back, straight back to where it came from. It could be in the form of gossip, it could be in the form of bad intent by other people. So imagine these things. Imagine that these things are going on, as they often are. Imagine that you are a mirror at the extremity of your earthly vehicle. And it just reflects straight back whatever negative thought, idea, intent, gossip, whatever it is. In the past, we would have been dealing more with things like curses and other malintent. And it appears as if this mirror meditation, this thought form that we can create, is most powerful protection. So imagine all manner of things. Nothing can get through this. It is a mirror. It reflects all of these negative thing. As in all things good. All things good are of a higher vibration. Higher vibration things are not affected by the dense things. Just like solar energy can penetrate into the ground, high vibration things can pass through things that are seemingly dense. So imagine your mirror is dense enough to reflect all things on the earth plane, of the earth plane, and all higher vibration emanations which come or originate largely on the plane of soul, pass straight through. And you receive the full benefit, all that is beautiful, all that is soul-centered, all that is love of the highest quality. And the negative things reflect. See the peace and safety that you have created within. This can be most energetically advantageous. Even if people mean no direct individual harm to us, their energies can still penetrate if we are not protected enough. So use this mirror. Consider using this mirror every day. The Sufis for hundreds and hundreds of years have used this meditation for 3 minutes a day. Any amount will be valuable. Feel as much a sense of confidence in this tool as possible. Energy follows thought. You are a creative being to some extent. The thing that you can create with is yourself. So this mirror intends no harm to anyone. Just gives back that which is theirs. You have no obligation to accept negative energy, negative intent, negative thoughts. Ultimately, it is a function of your choice, your free will choice, and your focus and ability to hold to the idea, to have faith. These are the things that will ensure the efficacy of this mechanism, this instrument. Use this thought, this idea this instrument as a tool to protect yourself. The more people that we interact with, the higher the population on the planet, the more these instruments may be needed for a time. Eventually we develop an inner strength, and so these things may become, over a long period, over many lifetimes, more a built-in instinct, a built-in capacity that we don't have to consciously think about. As many of these things do over time, fall below the level of consciousness and become subconscious. And it may be that this may be able to become a subconscious apparatus in our own lifetime. The possibility is there. As we come to the end of our meditation, we may add a short prayer for peace, an invocation of goodwill. Try and help the earth use this meditative power that we have as a group to send some good, to invoke some help for humanity at this moment. So, Father, Mother, God, creator of all things, we pray that humanity finds a greater degree of peace at the end of this day, and that we find increasing periods of peace. We create increasing periods of true enduring peace every day. We ask that the leaders of all countries be helped to engage human goodwill so that harm is immediately minimized and eventually ended. And so it is. As you come out of the meditation, bring all that is good. Bring the peace with you. Bring any degree of presence that you have created. Bring with you a sense of warmth and brotherhood or sisterhood, or however you wish to describe it, with those beings of the light that support us. Hold your guides and your teachers close. Feel a warmth for them as often as you can. So I thank those beings of the light that support us with their wisdom, their knowledge, their understanding, their love, their will, their care. We look forward to the next time that we meditate. And Father, Mother, God, creator of all things, the being of which we are an aspect, we are grateful for the opportunity to exist, knowing that we are enduring, knowing that we are a part of all that you are. And we extend as much of your love to all the lives around us as we can. We honour the divine in all things. Thank you.